Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record. 10 wins, 9 losses, 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Windsor, Ontario, Canada, Randa Markos. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record. 8 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Long Beach, California, Mackenzie Dern.
Main card assignments tonight for him, Randa Markos, a plus 145 Dern. This fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. Okay. Is her customary, is in the all red. Woo. Oh, Mackenzie Dern is in the white with black. Randa Markos as... Wow. So we hit the ground early.
I don't know. I don't see the point of going to the ground right now. Why not just wait? We saw this talk in the triangle.
Yeah, she's got good control on the posture here.
Position earlier, and she goes up to the head to pull the head down. So she's got, with the way we're seeing Dern grab that, and if she can adjust to it. Ronda's doing the good thing by sitting up high, but
Randa Markos,
she's got that locked in. Now it's just a matter of time. That shin, the way she's doing, and then transitioning to the arm, back and forth between the arm bar, omoplata, and the triangle here. She's doing the right thing so that Randa can't posture too long. She can go.
Markos staying composed, maintaining posture.
See which one that Markos gives her. Dern's doing the right thing. She'll want to manipulate the triangle, and that's what you're seeing her do. Markos isn't having it. Played the left arm of Markos in order to try to get her to bend her posture into.
but just out or the other arm in and try to advance position, because like we saw earlier tonight, she's got to make a decision. She's really got to try to get that arm. Buena Silva, you get arm barred or triangle, and here you don't want, if you hang out too long, just like earlier in the night, you hang out too long.
Did you see how Dern has her arm swiveled through the left leg?
Be doing that with Mackenzie Dern, I can tell you that.
Well, the other thing, it's locked in, and Markos cannot scramble out of it because of the way she got her arm of Markos. So if she does lock in that triangle, her leg hooked in there. So she switches to omoplata there, and then transitions to beautiful transition for Dern. Now she's in the top. Markos go right to the top position. Very nice transition. Looking to get half guard, but Dern in half guard. She's using her half guard to try to release the pressure. Isn't having that either. Passes directly to mount, then Markos gets it back to immediately going straight to the pass, back to mount again. That shoulder of Dern off of her, but Dern immediately. She's going to look to get that left ankle. Out of the half guard of Markos here. Slow, methodical approach. Now see how she pushes the arm out like right on the mat. Nice transition. Nice grab. That allows Dern to be able to just keep Markos.
She's still struggling to get that. Just ground and pound here from Mackenzie Dern as well. Nice little short elbow foot that's caught now.
Dern's looking for an armbar here. She wants to get that left foot. She can sit back to an armbar here. If she puts that, yep, there it is. And then step over the head. You see how she's got the right arm hooked of Markos. She's looking for an armbar. There it is. She got it sunk in, and that is tight, ladies. And then she's crossing it over. There it is. Now
she can't get the angle.
She's got to keep
keeping that foot. Yeah.
See how Dern is putting it under the armpit. And Markos doing the right thing, getting that leg. Gentlemen, let me tell you, that is not fun to be in.
There it is.
The thumb of Markos. If she keeps that, now the reason why Markos is able to stop this, she's got the left leg so flexible.
Yeah, she's gonna eat some hammer fists. Oh,
that is deep. But these girls are thumb of Markos. Markos can't turn her thumb down and then get out of the armbar. Now, there it is.
Mackenzie Dern It's fun to watch grapple. I could watch that all day.
I mean, it's methodically beautiful. It's position by position by position. And we saw that position earlier in the fight. In earlier matches, we saw that triangle position, and it went to armbar. She went to omoplata, which is the opposite way, created the next transition, and finished the fight with an armbar, step by step by step. If you want to learn jiu-jitsu from anybody, you can watch these black belts in the UFC, and some of them are just unbelievable.
And go watch Mackenzie Dern's grappling match against Gabby Garcia, in which she was on the wrong end of a 100-pound differential. Now time for Impact Performer, brought to you by the U.S. Army.
Frame.
We see here she frames the face in order to get that right over the head, and that starts the armbar transition. Then from here, it's just tiny little adjustments until you break that elbow or bust it. And such a good job. That's such a hard position to finish, and Dern really made all the perfect adjustments. Anybody at home that wants to learn jiu-jitsu, watch her adjustments here, because this is not an easy transition. Markos did not make it easy, and Dern did it perfectly. Look at the leverage she got and the way she manipulates her hips, gets her foot out. Everything is just beautiful. Look at that left foot of Dern here. Markos is keeping that foot so she can't get the leverage, and she just turns her knee in, and that created the leverage for her to pull her foot out, which then created the finish. Great job by Dern.
All right, Mackenzie Dern, the former two-time Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. All right, now to make this one official is Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 44 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Mackenzie Dern!
So the UFC strawweight division, guys, is ubiquitously regarded as the deepest we have among the women. And I think a lot of fans, after what they saw tonight, Dom, are excited to see what 15th ranked Mackenzie Dern can do.
How could you not be excited after that? She makes it look easy the way she finishes people. She lands right hands. If she doesn't land the right hand, then she gets the takedown. And the way that you saw her move transition through transition in that jiu-jitsu position, it looked like old Ronda Rousey back in the day.
Speaking of jiu-jitsu, anybody that's ever taken a Brazilian jiu-jitsu class in their life has heard this song playing right now, and you've ran around the mats warming up to it 1,000,000,100 times.
I've taken 6 jiu-jitsu classes.
And you've definitely heard this song.
And I have heard this song.
Thank you.
There you go. I don't know if I'm going to have a
shout out to you Brazilians and all you coaches.
What I saw from Mackenzie Dern tonight, and nice to see some of the elite athletes on this roster chiming in. Gilbert Durinho Burns, John Jones among them. Aljo checking in. No denying she's dangerous. Pretty good dancer as well. A little thrown off by Perillo growing out his hair, but we'll look back at it again.
Yeah, look at this. Just beautiful posture, crushing Randa Markos' posture. Look, most people aren't thinking about this type of armbar, right? You're just going to throw both legs over, and she doesn't even get that left leg out until the very end. She works 4 to 5 different ways to address that armbar and attack that elbow. And once she gets that foot loosened just a little bit, Randa Markos has to tap immediately. Randa Markos, excuse me. And that's really unfortunate. You know, that's just another setback for her. But Mackenzie Dern looked fantastic tonight. And she's on her way, I believe, to the station there for a second. But, I mean, that's a statement right there.